Today I'm in London, England, and I'm about to do something a little different. I've rented one of their public bikes, and I'm going to ride around the downtown area along the waterfront and through some of the sightseeing highlights of the city. Let's go check this out. So I'm starting my ride today at the Tower of London, and I'm going to be riding along the waterfront in a westward direction. So this is a very cool castle here. There's a space around the perimeter that was formerly a moat. And this is the old drawbridge right here at the entrance. And so here's the Tower of London, the castle. And so London's a very bicycle-friendly city. And there's these public cycle stands, bicycle rental stands all over the city. A number of different companies. The rate I paid today is £1.65 for every half hour. So very affordable to do a tour like this. And there's lots of dedicated bike paths, as I'm riding on right now. But as a North American in England, you really got to be aware of the direction of traffic, because everyone drives on the other side of the street. And even when you come to an intersection as a pedestrian, you got to be wary of which way the traffic's going. So I'm now zigzagging across the Thames River. Going to zigzag across back and forth on some of these bridges. Often seeing the city from a bridge, you really get a good bearing on where things are. Quite an interesting skyline here. A mix of old architecture and brand new building. So I've ridden city bikes in a number of major cities around the world, and one of the fun things to do is to follow the hop-on, hop-off bus route around the city to ensure that you're hitting all the local sightseeing venues. So that's sort of the route plan for the day. But it's always scenic along the waterfront for strolling paths and so on. I'm just coming into the main downtown core. You can see across the river to the left there, the London Eye Ferris wheel, and Big Ben clock across the bridge. And it's also fun to stop for lunch or coffee or afternoon refreshments somewhere cool that you discover en route on your bike. Yeah, it's a little unnerving to ride around London with the traffic on the left side of the road. Everything's backwards compared to riding and driving back home. Now, a few years ago, I rode in Australia, in Melbourne and Sydney, and I had rented a car. And so my brain kind of got accustomed to the left-sided nature of driving around, but I'm extra cautious about coming to an intersection, about which way I'm actually turning and into which lane I'm turning, so I don't make those mistakes. There's a better view of the Ferris wheel, or the London Eye. I rode the London Eye when I came here with my daughters here, maybe 15 years ago. Very scenic up top. And let's have a closer look at the London Eye. And there's tour boats that go up and down the river here to sightsee from the river. We are just coming up to Big Ben the famous clock up here, and Westminster Abbey. So this is the core of old London here. It's way better to see a city like this on a bike. I also did Prague a few years ago. Didn't take any video of it, but the goal is to go back and redo Prague and Vienna and some of those Eastern European cities on a bike. So there's Westminster Abbey ahead. Now in Leicester Square. This is a panorama. So this is now the National Portrait Gallery. This is a very cool area town. This is the entrance to Chinatown. Well, and so here we come up to Buckingham Palace. So I'm riding alongside St. James Park here on the right, and straight ahead is Buckingham Palace. Wow, this is a unique opportunity to just rip around Buckingham Palace with no traffic. Look at that. This is Hyde Park. straight ahead here now.